Hi, everyone. I'm Rolling Redneck.
I'm Sphincter Envy.
And you're listening to
We Roll With It.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Rolling Redneck.
I'm Sphincter Envy.
And it's been a hot minute since we recorded.
Yeah, sorry about that. But it was the holidays.
Yep. So what is our topic for today?
Common misconceptions.
Yep. And why they're all bullshit.
Yes.
Hey, it took me 30 seconds before I cursed. A new record, I think.
Congrats.
Which brings us to the first most common misconception. That all disabled people are cuddly and nice and perfect angels.
Yep. Straight A students go to church, never skip school.
Yep, that's what the media says.
Yeah.
Bullshit. We curse like sailors, and we're happy to do so.
I suck dick on Sundays.
Good for you.
Thank you. In protest. Purely out of spite.
Hey, I've seen people do worse things out of spite.
Yeah.
Just watching the episode of Forensic Files.
There's a lot worse things we could do.
Second misconception. That disabled people usually wear protective undergarments, shall we say this tactfully.
Yes. I don't know about you, but that is one of the things that I want nothing to do with. Get that away from me. If I can help it. Nothing wrong if you need it.
Yeah. And even if you do happen to need those sort of undergarments, that doesn't make you a lesser person or a bad person or any other kind of bad thing. If you need them, you need them. That's life.
Yeah.
And if you're an able-bodied person wondering what kind of undergarments people are wearing, please seek therapy.
Yeah.
I shit you not, no pun intended, one time in college, someone I didn't know walked right up to me and asked me how I used the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think I might have told this story on the first episode.
Yeah.
But seriously, not cool.
I used to get asked that a lot on my Tumblr account because I put the prompt on there to be ask me something inappropriate. And that was one of the things they asked.
Yeah, you brought that one on yourself.
Oh, I know. But I posted my answers. I was like, do you guys not read ever?
This is America, so...
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah. Not if they can help it.
Which is a shame, because there's so many good books out there.
Yeah. Okay, another common misconception is that all disabled people have some type of cognitive disability.
And again, even if they did, they should still be treated as people. They're good people. Most of them.
Shouldn't be made fun of. Treated with dignity and respect.
Though I have met a fair few people with cognitive disabilities that need their asses whipped.
Wow.
But that's not because they had cognitive disabilities. That's because they're using their cognitive disabilities as an excuse.
Yeah, I've met had an ex who was he's a real asshole, and his autism wasn't the problem. So,
Yeah, he has assholeism.
mm,
And assholeism is a choice.
yeah.
But on the subject of choice, another misconception is that disabilities happen by choice.
Mm,
Usually they don't.
yeah.
I mean,
And,
no one would have a kid with cerebral palsy if they could help it, but stupid shit happens. Sometimes you get taken to the wrong hospital.
and if it was by choice, again, seek therapy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are people out there, of course.
Yeah, there's some weird thing for everyone.
I think it's Rule 34. Is if it exists,
Now
there's
I'm just thinking
porn
about
of
all
it.
the Gen Z people who don't know what Rule 34 is.
Yeah. If it exists, there's porn of it.
And if you don't know what Rule 34 is, make sure to have Safe Search on.
Yeah. Incognito.
Which, speaking of Rule 34, yes, disabled people can have sex.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Although,
not always missionary. They don't have to be married.
and it's not a bad thing as long as the sex
No.
is consensual.
Yep. One of my biggest pet peeves around common misconceptions is that all people paralyzed can't feel anything. That's aggravating. I was like, it may be true. I don't know what happened there. Maybe true for some, but not everyone. So
Yeah.
it's
And
aggravating.
to be fair to them, they're only going off what they know in biology textbooks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what they've learned from their experiences. Some of
Yeah.
them may have dated paraplegics, quadriplegics who couldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
So
So just remember, people, not everything you see about disability in a biology textbook is necessarily true.
just don't assume anything ever.
Speaking of not assuming anything,
Mm,
one common misconception is that disabled people like having their wheelchairs pushed by just any
ugh,
motherfucker.
God, it's the worst. Ugh.
Here's a safe assumption. If we need your help, we will ask. If you need us to
Mhm.
move, just say, hi, I need you to move a little bit to whatever direction.
Seriously, if you are able to move your car, do you want anybody else driving your car without permission?
You damn sure don't want me don't want me driving your car without permission.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should do a let's play of Saints Row sometime and you'll see why. There is a reason I had to use the invincible car cheat. But speaking of driving, a lot of disabled people can drive.
Yep.
They might need some modifications to the car, but they can drive. I myself cannot because epilepsy. Epilepsy plus driving equals no.
I can't because spasms, not as severe as epilepsy, but I wouldn't trust myself. And I don't think anyone else should either. One good back spasm and I could drive clear over or into a median. So,
But on another note,
yeah,
of common misconceptions, that those kinds of modifications are easy to get or replace.
yeah. They're probably expensive like everything medical.
Oh, yeah. The modifications to a wheelchair van often cost as much as the wheelchair van itself. And here's the funny part. Car insurance doesn't cover those modifications.
Nope.
Guess how I learned that?
How?
Some fuckwit stole my wheelchair van the day before my grandmother's funeral. So this is sidebar why I hate the common misconception, the common saying I see along from some far left people that, oh, probably doesn't matter, you can just get it replaced with insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people act like insurance companies like paying out claims.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon that tangent.
That's fine. And another common misconception that me and my partner are dealing with right now is that if you're a caregiver of a disabled person, you automatically get food stamps. Nope.
Or that help for disabled people is automatic.
Yeah. No, there's always...
Yeah, way too many of these people saying, oh, you can just apply for this and that, and it'll happen automatically. No, it doesn't.
Tons and tons of red tape.
Often made by the same people who say that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're so afraid that one guy might be fraudulent.
Mm-hmm. Hell, if it's gonna let 20 people get the benefits they need, let one guy scam us, please.
Yeah, because trying to find that one guy costs as much as helping the 20 guys.
Exactly. Sean was just talking about that. When they tried to enforce the whole drug testing for welfare, ended up costing more administering the tests than it actually did for people who were taking drugs. I was thinking, how about misconceptions about school? I know you have a lot to say. Yeah, it's waiting for that.
Misconception 1. That disabled person can do a thing if he really, really believes in himself and tries. We have covered this before, but positive thinking does not make a disability not a disability.
You just didn't try hard enough, Matt. Rolling redneck, sorry.
Another edit, please, Killstring.
I'll just do it again. You just didn't try hard enough, rolling redneck. So disappointed in you.
Yeah, I totally could have made that costume and the posters if I just really tried.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. If teachers would spend less time on costumes and posters, maybe more kids could read shit.
Yeah.
I think a lot of my teachers were trying to avoid actually making kids read.
Yeah, apparently they don't these days. Not at all.
Yeah. Speaking of school, another misconception is that IEPs are rigorously enforced. They're really not. And some of the times I've seen them enforced, they really shouldn't be. Yeah, sorry, I knew that guy in the Lake Shore Boys gang, and they're trying to pass him off as some disability or other. No, he was just a gangbanger. That is my politically incorrect opinion for the day.
I didn't hear about this.
Oh, I was in a school with gangs. One of them was the Lakeshore Boys, I think they called themselves. And one of the parents trying to say he was ODD or some other combination of letters. No, he was just an asshole.
Okay.
Sorry, if you can obey the gang shot caller when he says to go deal drugs on this or that corner, you can obey the teacher when she says to put the phone away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if someone thinks that's a misconception, please shout it out in the comments.
Yeah.
You know, we could use the engagement.
Just thinking the same thing. We will happily debate you.
Yeah. Feed the algorithm. Feed it.
Yeah.
But on another note, on the subject of crime, there's a misconception that all mentally ill people are prone to violence or crime. Statistically, they're more likely to be the victims of crime than they are to commit them.
Yeah. Not to men, but also you go to like a hospital and these days they usually like take the x-ray wand and wand people down and stuff. I got excited when someone took the wand to my chair and stuff. I was like, hell yes, good for you.
Yes.
Because usually they don't. And I'm like, are you serious? It's the biggest ruse on earth. Yeah, because
Yeah.
huge
But it's nice
misconception.
that they believe that even quadriplegics can commit crime.
Yep.
They really believe in you, Sphincter.
They do. I'm glad.
I mean, they did have that one douchebag from what was it? South America, Australia, South Africa, or Australia that had like two missing legs. He was a track star, and then he hacked up his wife.
I don't know.
Oscar Pistorius, I think it was.
Really?
Yeah, he proved that disabled people can't do anything, positive or negative.
Yeah.
But we encourage our disabled fans and able-bodied fans to stay on the positive side of things.
Yeah.
We do not endorse crime. Unless it's against those people who keep calling me and saying they want to get my Medicare information.
Yeah.
Then by all means, please commit crimes against them. Minor ones. Throw some eggs at their houses, stuff like that.
Encourage fraud.
Yeah, but seriously though, most mentally disabled people and people with psychiatric disturbances don't commit crime.
Yeah. No,
In
it's
fact, a
just.
lot of the ones who do are in fact just assholes.
And for people who think bad things don't happen to disabled people, I call bullshit.
Oh, is that a
Because
misconception?
what?
Is that a misconception?
Yes.
Ah, that's a new one. I haven't
Somewhat.
really.
Yeah.
Is that a misconception? I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah. I think people assume that a lot. Well, not necessarily that. I don't know, but I don't think anybody suspected that my identity would get stolen.
Ah,
But
shit.
yeah,
Everything okay?
yeah, it was like 20 years ago.
Okay.
But it happened. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
I mean, hey, if someone wants to be me, they can be me. I'll take someone else.
Mm.
Preferably Tom Hanks or Jason Statham.
Yeah. Or a famous football player.
God, no, I have enough brain damage. Oh, and that actually reminds me of something.
Mm.
Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
People think we don't like physical activity. Oh
Mm.
no, we'll fuck ourselves up good. I have
Spine up.
done, yeah, I have done fencing, basketball, football, soccer. I wanted to do rugby for a while. Basically, name a sport, there's a wheelchair version of it.
Yeah.
I
We
could
can
probably do
still
a
do
whole episode
rugby.
on it.
Yeah, we should. You can still do rugby.
I want to do rugby, but
Yeah.
no one does wheelchair rugby around here.
Mm.
Hell, I once played a game of dodgeball with 5 blind people.
That's funny. I bet they were good at hearing those balls whiz back and forth.
Actually, no, we were eliminated in the first round because we were playing dodgeball against sighted people.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
Oh no,
I
we knew that
guess.
going in.
Yeah.
See, it was my disability services group in
Uh,
our college, and they were holding a dodgeball tournament because it was on. They were playing that dodgeball movie on TNT every other day.
uh,
So the rec center said, "Okay, let's have a dodgeball tournament." And then the guy in charge of the disability services said, "Hey, Rolling Redneck, do you want to go join the tournament?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, me and the other blind guy should join the tournament. Want to come? We need a fifth because the other one had a sudden attack with common fucking sense."
you're like,
And
this
we
is
got
too
our
good to
ass kicked
miss
so
out.
hard.
Yeah.
I think Killstring was there for that.
Oh, yeah?
Or he at least might have heard the story because it kind of spread around the university real quick.
I bet. Faster than you could walk.
If only TikTok were around back then. Yeah. I did hit a guy when playing dodgeball. That's because he just threw his hands up and said, "Nope, I don't want to go to hell. I want to go to heaven. Thank you. You can hit me."
Mm, that's good. Nope, I don't want to go to hell. So you don't want to tempt fate just a little bit?
I'm pretty sure the other players of their teams had to go to confession afterwards.
Yeah.
"Father, bless me, for I have sinned."
I threw a ball at a disabled person.
Yeah. One one of the guys on my team threw a ball at the wall behind us because he was facing the wrong way. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I apologize. Let's get back to the topic at hand. My ADHD is acting up.
I don't care. That was funny. Oh, what's the point of this? Just to laugh. Mm. Let's see. Common misconception is We don't like to laugh.
Oh, we laugh. Mostly at ourselves because there's no dignity in any of this.
And before the internet, if we didn't, we'd have no one else to make fun of. Aside from ourselves.
Yeah. My mom totally hates my self-deprecating jokes.
My family taught me my self-deprecating jokes. The Gimpy is my family nickname. So I guess your mom doesn't have any for herself.
Not as far as I know.
But you could give her some.
No, she's not much of a nickname person.
I know. She's not much of an anything person.
Oh no, she's a good person.
That's debatable.
I mean, most of the time she's good. She often makes bad decisions, but, you know, just like anyone else. I mean, we do a lot of things that annoy each other.
Yeah, it's family.
Yep. I'm pretty sure family is a Latin term for really annoying group of people.
Yeah.
We all annoy each other.
It's our jobs.
Yep.
And just stay close to each other. Make sure we don't fall out of touch.
Another common misconception that is that a smart disabled person can't make bad decisions, and then a not so smart disabled person can't make good decisions.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've made plenty of both good and bad decisions.
Me too. Gosh. I've got one that we live, if you're a young disabled person, hell, any age disabled person, that you live in a facility or a hospital somewhere. I have so many people say, so where do you live? But yeah, all the time they're like, oh, you live at home? Like, yes, bitch, where do you expect me to live? In an alley somewhere? Fuck. But I guess it was just expected, for the longest time from medical professionals. It's like, come on, it's 2026, motherfucker.
Oh, going along with the earlier misconception that we're all happy angels all the time, there's another one that says we're all grumpy all the time.
Yeah.
No, I've been happy, I've been grumpy, I've been any number of the seven dwarfs.
Yeah.
We're people.
I think I'm about 70-30. Happy, grumpy.
It really depends on the day for me and what I'm doing.
Absolutely. Catch me around the holidays. I don't know. More grumpy, probably.
It must be the winter. We need more holidays in summer. Seriously though, we need more holidays in summer.
When's your birthday?
In March.
Mine's June 11th.
Oh, neat. I'll have to go. Anything you want for birthday?
No.
Or do you want to see me fuck up Skyrim really hard?
Just company. Come hang out.
Okay.
Maybe a dump cake. But I might want a mint Oreo one.
Yeah. Mint's not my thing, but I think I
I
can.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do half and half.
Oh, I know another misconception that we can't do that we can't do basic living tasks.
No, that's true. Well, I can't,
Yeah.
but I pay rent and I pay my internet, my utility bills, so fuck you, yes I can.
Yeah. I can do a lot by myself. I may need some help on certain dexterity tasks.
Yeah.
And again, needing help doesn't mean you're any less of a person.
No.
We live in a society. We all need help to some degree.
Yeah.
Everyone says, "Oh, I'm going to go off the grid." Yeah, I'm sorry. None of you off the grid people know how to farm or make your own electricity or make the things that help you make your own electricity. You will need help at some point, Mr. Homesteader, Miss Happy Little Trad Wife in the
I was
sundress.
going to say trad wife.
Yeah. Someone please explain that one to me. Explain how having a whole little empire is a traditional wife thing. Isn't that like the opposite of traditional? To have like a whole multimedia empire telling other women not to do things like that?
I don't know.
Because I promise you, her trad wife's husbands ain't running that shit.
Yeah.
I've seen most of the people who say they want a trad wife.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
they can barely keep their car running, much less run a multi-million-dollar internet enterprise.
What kind of enterprise are they running?
The whole influencer thing.
Oh.
And, you know, the whole GoFundMe, Patreon, blah, blah, friggity blah.
Showing how people,
Yeah,
how they are a trad wife and how to do it.
yeah. I'm a trad wife who can cook. Please send me a bunch of money.
Oh, gag me with a wooden spoon. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm a disabled person who can cook. Send me money.
Yeah,
At least
really.
that's novel, according to most media outlets.
Yeah. You're such an outlier.
And also, if you are a disabled person who can cook, you probably should learn to. At least get an Instant Pot, man. Or a crock pot or something.
Get a smart crock pot. Those things are awesome. They tell you when to flip.
No, I prefer my appliances to be dumb.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because when the company running the smart appliances goes offline, suddenly the appliances don't work at all. I know people who've learned that shit the hard way.
I don't think ours actually does that. Yeah. I think it just measures and stuff for you, which is pretty cool. In one pot. Yeah. I know my boyfriend hasn't used the stove since we got it a year ago. And he cooks a lot. So,
And maybe that should be the next episode. Cooking.
yeah. Yeah, let's do it. And meal prep. And maybe what we're eating to try and keep the calories off or whatever.
Yeah, maybe we should do a little bit of both. Sometimes it's nice to have a low calorie thing, lose weight, but sometimes have a little fun.
It's like, I just don't, yeah. It's like, I really don't feel like eating that bird food right now. Yeah.
Oh, and the final misconception that I can think of, the misconception that I haven't heard your dumb joke before.
Which one?
If you roll up to me and say, "Run, Forrest, run," think it's a novel joke, I have heard it. I have heard it every family reunion. I have heard it every family gathering. I have heard it at the store. I have heard it any place you can think of. Someone's made a Forrest Gump joke, someone's made a race car joke, etc., etc. I'm sure you've heard those jokes too.
I actually have not.
Oh, wow.
Not the Run Forest one.
Oh, but at least the race car joke.
I don't know the race car joke.
Oh, they just say, "You want to race?"
Oh, fuck, yeah. I'm like, no. It's not funny. I
It's
ain't
not even
racing
that. It's
you.
like, you want to race? in the middle of the crowded Walmart? Are you high? I don't have the insurance for that. I'm not getting into a lawsuit because some rando in a shopping cart wants to challenge me to a race. And if I did have the money for a lawsuit, I'd rather spend it on anything else other than a lawsuit.
Yeah. Or when one of your stupid relatives gets in a wheelchair temporarily. Want to race? No, motherfucker. Shut up. Quit acting like you know something because you're going to be in a wheelchair for 3 weeks. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little bitter about it.
Well, anyway, I think 40 minutes is a good episode length. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because I can't think of anything else, but if you got more misconceptions.
Yeah, I want to say one other. I think a lot of people, maybe it's just because I have a trach, the big piercing in my throat for people who don't know. That a lot of times they assume that I don't eat regular food, but as one of my former nurses and someone I miss very much used to say, there's a fat girl inside of us. We can't let them out. So we have to feed her. So, yeah, I can eat a lot. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah. But that's it.
Yep.
Disabled people can eat.
Oh, yeah. And that's where next episode is going to be about cooking.
And eating.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Yep. So in the comments, share us your misconceptions.
Please.
And any weird recipes you might have found.
Please.
Yeah, feed the algorithm. It's an insane bastard of a beast that also needs to eat. Have a nice day, everybody. Like and subscribe.
All right, bye.